Good evening. Protesters who shut down a Staffordshire factory for 2 days over Israeli military action in Gaza say they won't give up. 9 people spent the night in police cells after officers climbed onto the roof to bring them down. They've been charged with aggravated trespass and banned from returning to Staffordshire pending a court hearing. Workers are back at the factory today for the first time since Monday. The company UAV makes engines which campaigners allege are used in Israeli drone aircraft bombing Gaza. Phil McCann reports.
Off the roof, out of the cells and on bail. Solidarity was being shown today to 9 protesters dragged down last night after the police scaled the UAV factory in Shenstone, which makes engines for drones.
There are many targets in the boycott, divestment and sanctions strategy to bring Israel to account. So if it's not an arms factory, it will be a supermarket, it will be Barclays Bank, etc.
The Israeli parent company Elbit is proud of its drone technology. Some are capable of carrying a substantial payload, 350 kilograms. Drones have been responsible for scenes like this. But despite all the criticism they've had over the last few days, the company didn't want to defend itself today. Yeah, hello, my name's Phil McCann from the BBC. Just wondering if anyone wants to talk about what was happening here over the last 2 days.
Can you leave the premises, please? Can you leave the premises, please?
You don't want to make any comments at all?
No, not at all.
But with UAV back to work, the rest of Shenstone can get back to work.
Well, it really has affected the business quite badly. We've been very much quieter than we are normally. We haven't had the customers because obviously they couldn't get through the roads.
Anthony's business has been disrupted by the police cordons. Yesterday he told us the roof dwellers were just annoying, but now he says he can see their point.
If what they're saying is true and these atrocities are going on over in the Gaza Strip, if it was happening here, we'd definitely be, we'd be unhappy as well. So, I think maybe there could be a better way of going about it.
The protesters want an arms embargo on Israel. So does Sutton Coldfield's MP Andrew Mitchell. The MP whose constituency includes Shenstone, though, says it's more complicated than that.
Those protesters and all of us also need to recognise that Israel lives in a state of siege. 3,500 rockets have been fired at Israel. A network of tunnels has been dug into Israel to kidnap Israelis, to murder them. So those people have rights too, and we must deplore the attacks that Hamas have made upon Israelis, as much as we must make very clear to the Israeli government that the killing that has gone on must not happen again.
And to a local pro-Israeli group, this week's protest was unjustifiable.
This company is paying taxes in Britain, it's employing British people. I believe their actions are actions of thugs. It's absolutely disgusting. It's not a democratic way of doing things.
The protesters insist they're not anti-Semitic. But unless there's peace in Gaza, there's every chance they could return to this factory. Phil McCann, BBC Midlands Today, Staffordshire.
Good to have you with us this evening. Coming up later in the programme.